Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Ren here. So today I'm going to be recording my first impressions on the ZOWIE U2-DW. This is ZOWIE's like newest shape for a mouse. Obviously, it's not the newest. Like it's not a recent release or anything. Like it's quite old at this time. It's like a year old, I'm pretty sure. But so far, from my brief testing of the mouse, I can't really think of many flaws so far. The only thing that I don't like right now is kind of the hump. The hump just feels a bit weird in my palm. Like I think it's just something that I need to get used to because it just feels a bit wide and a bit high for me. But I mean, if I just keep using it, like I will get used to it. So it's no issues there. In terms of specs, it has the 3950 sensor. It doesn't go up to 8K polling. It only goes up to 4K polling. But ZOWIE is an esports brand, so they don't want to release a shoddy 8K polling rate on the mouse that's going to be used like for esports with like other mice that are going to be like also on high polling rates, and it could just cause issues that way. They also come with this dongle that has wire like cableless charging on it, that you just plop your mouse down on there and it charges. And honestly, my only issue with this is that it's a bit big, like, and it looks a bit absurd, like on the desk. So they do include a smaller one, but I don't think the smaller one can go up to 4K. I think it's only like a 1K pulling for the small like dongle. So if you want to use 4K, you kind of have to use this receiver, which I mean it's fine. Like it's a very like small nitpick of saying that it just kind of looks ugly on my desk. But back to like some more specs. It does come in around 60 grams. I didn't fully measure it just yet because I just haven't had the time to actually measure it. But when I do play with it, because of how you hold the mouse, I don't notice that it's 80 grams. Like compared to my final mouse, which is 33 grams, which pretty much is like half the weight of this. I don't really notice the 6 grams. Like the weight balancing is pretty good on it. So like it's not pretty good. It is like excellent on like the build quality. This thing, it's built like a I feel like it'd be built like a Nokia. There's like zero flexing. Like I'm squeezing as hard as I can. My hand is like shaking and everything, and like it's just there's no creaking, no flexing, no nothing. Like not even at the bottom there of the mouse. Like there's nothing there. It's really really well built, which is what I saw quite in common for ZOWIE mice. So no complaints there. The clicks, they're a bit loud. They're not like the nicest clicks. Neither is the scroll wheel. The scroll wheel's really loud as well. Like it's light, but it's really really loud. Same with the clicks, and like all of the clicks, they feel good, but they're just a little bit too loud. Like I wish they were a bit quieter. It is all driverless as well, so you change like your polling rate and DPI at the bottom of the mouse, and it shows up by lights. You can choose either to use the small dongle or the receiver. So that's pretty neat as well. There is like some button combinations that you have to do to change like LOD and click latency and stuff like that, which I gotta be honest, I forgot like what the stuff is, like because I barely used it at the beginning, so I used it once and then just didn't look at it again because I done whatever the smallest is, and it works perfectly fine for that. My main game being like Apex, the weight doesn't bother me for that at all. Like I can still move fast, and right now I have their black skates on instead of their white skates. And in my opinion, the black skates feel a little bit more controlled than the white skates. So, which I actually kind of prefer. Like I kind of prefer these black skates over the white skates. I have more control over like my mouse for like tracking scenarios, and like for flicking, I can stop a lot easier. So it's like I have no issues with that. In terms of shape, from what I've seen, it people compare this to like the GPX. It's like ZOWIE's GPX, which I don't have a GPX on hand, so I can't really compare the shape there. But I will say, it gets really really narrow in the middle, like very narrow, and as you can see, like where your thumb grows, it is very close to like the sensor. The same on this side as well. So when you're holding the mouse, it really does feel like you really feel locked in, and it feels like a pen grip. Is how I saw it being described. It feels exactly like that. Like it just feels really locked in when you play like any tag FPS. Like I tried it in CS, and yeah, it's just like you just feel so locked in, and where you aim your mouse, it feels like exactly where the bullet is gonna go, like where your crosshair is. So, in my opinion, like they done a very good thing, a very good shape for that. ZOWIE also does a kind of almost unibody clicks. Like obviously, it's not exactly like one piece or anything like that, but like the top shell is all a click, like all up to there. Like when you press in the center of the mouse, like you can still activate the click. And I didn't quite see what the exact reason is, but in practice, I think it works really well because you can kind of hold the mouse wherever. Like if you really want have like a weird grip, like something like this, like you can still click without any issues. If you click towards the front, there's also zero issues as well. Like there's no like post or pre-travel. Like there's a bit of post-travel, but it's nothing that you'll really notice because once you press, like it bounces back up very quickly. So there's nothing there. Side buttons also like don't they have a like the smallest amount of post-travel, but it's nothing like major that like you'll notice in games or anything like that. And it kind of does, it presses a little bit into like the shell, but you have to press really hard for that. Nobody's pressing that hard. Like absolutely nobody's pressing that hard to activate the side button. And if you are, what are you doing? Like you got to change up to something. I'll give you a sound test of the clicks as well now. So I'm gonna give you a sound test of the main clicks, then the scroll wheel, and then the side button clicks. So this is the left click. It's the right click. This is the scroll wheel. And this is the side buttons. So yeah, I hope my microphone picked it up fine, and like you can see what I mean by it being like a bit loud. Like it's a bit obnoxious, to be honest. Like I wish they were quieter and that they weren't so loud because it's kind of annoying over time. But obviously, if you have your headphones in, you're not gonna hear it. But if you're playing like late at night and you don't want like to wake anybody, you kind of do have to be careful with that. Then, like, you might wake up like people around it. For the clicks as well, there's like very tiny like comfort groups on there, but like you don't notice it. Like if you don't like comfort groups, you're not gonna really notice it. Like there's very small comfort groups. It's nothing major, so it's pretty flat, and it really is just like a pretty safe shape. I'd say like for claw grip, it feels really comfortable for claw grip. Like it's zero issues with like the grip style. So yeah, that's gonna be my first impressions on the ZOWIE U2-DW. I'm gonna be using it for about a week, and then and like usual, and then I'll come back like in a week's time, just to say like my final thoughts on it, see if I'm gonna be maining it, tell you if I've had any issues with it, and so on and so forth. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and see ya.